Hey friends, and welcome to Guilt-Free TV, where we talk about all things plant-based. Today we have two very special guests who have been working hard to bring you the most delicious plant-based meals around. And if you think that healthy can't be what they call lip smacking and rib sticking, well, think again. This brother and sister team of Rip and Jane Esselstyn have collaborated to bring us the Engine 2 cookbook filled with 130 plant-based recipes. 130, wow. That not only will delight your palate, but will also take you towards optimum health at the same time. There it is. What a great combination. So welcome Rip and Jane Esselstyn to the show.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. I'm happy to have you guys here. And so it's really awesome for you guys to join me here so we can share this information with the viewers. So the New Year is coming, and with all the New Year's resolutions, you have a cookbook here that can truly help people stay on track. After all, a New Year's resolution is only an idea until you have useful resources to help you put them into action. And you two have provided just that resource. So Rip, let's start with you real quick. How did you two decide to come together on this project?
Well, Jane has actually helped me with two of my previous books, the Plant Strong and the Engine 2 7-Day Rescue Diet. She spearheaded the recipe sections in both those books. Go Jane!
Hooray, Jane!
And so actually, this is my fourth book, and
yes.
The one thing lacking from the repertoire is just a pure, kind of unadulterated cookbook,
yes.
Right? With beautiful photos, more recipes.
Nice.
And so I asked Jane if she would like to help me do a cookbook, and she said absolutely. And so we kind of go back to the roots of of honoring firefighters and food that firefighters can kind of get their mouths and their hearts around.
Right.
And that's why it's called kind of, lip smacking, rib sticking, body slimming recipes.
Right.
Yeah, that's. And I think you'll see gorgeous photography, amazing recipes that Jane's put together across the board. And Jane can maybe talk a little bit about some of those sections.
Oh,
that's beautiful.
Hummuses, I call them my hummi. What's the point of hummus anyway?
That is actually hummus. Yeah, hummus. Yeah, we are a hummus eating family over here. We've got the chickpea buzz going on all the time.
You're gonna love this section. We love it. It's like kind of a tongue twister. Sauces, spreads, salsas, dressing, dips, and hummuses.
And hummuses is. Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful.
One thing I want to add to what Rick was saying about this being really firefighter friendly and consistent with our message all along is that the recipes are all so easy to follow. We're not chefy. We're just like cook, eat, jam, go.
Perfect.
And I've got 3 teens. Rip has got 3 kids under 10. Or how old's Cole now? Is he?
Yeah, 10.
10 and under. And we don't have time. We don't have sophisticated palates to be all chefy. So this is like good go energy, keep you healthy and lean and
perfect. And how'd you guys come up with 130 recipes? I mean, that's a lot of work.
It's not that we have got 120 in here. We've got 90 in here, or 100. We got, you know what? It's endless. The more you cook this way, the more and more you can come up with.
Yeah,
I still have recipes popping in, and I'm like, we didn't get this one in the book.
Yeah, I've tried some of your guys' stuff before, and it really is amazing. It's delicious. So what makes these recipes so easy to follow?
There are not a lot of ingredients to things. For example, I have these scones that I love and my kids love, and my kids are all athletes, and I mean like 2 to 4 hours a day of exercising. So getting them calories that like a calorically dense food,
right,
which is not everybody's issue, but to get them calorically dense food, I was like, what can I make for them that they can just sort of have and go? So I made these scones, and they were so little they thought I was calling them stones. We call them stone scones, and they're just simple. They're oat flour, almond flour, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of maple syrup.
Perfect.
That's it.
Perfect. Because I've got,
From there, you can add, I mean, there's like a tablespoon of water, but that water's not included as an ingredient. But you can add in whatever you want, raisins or pistachios, right, or walnuts or chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips,
right?
Whatever your kids or you like.
Yeah, well, I have two young boys, and calorie
Lovely,
content.
so
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, calorie content has always been a focus for us because micronutrients. They're smashing in the micronutrients. I mean, these kids eat spinach and kale, and they're eating all kinds of good wholesome food, sweet potatoes and so forth. They'll be eating the edamame. So, Rip, give me a couple examples of some of your favorite tasty meals from this book.
Well, for the in the breakfast category, I am a huge fan of the waffles. There's two different waffles in here that are amazing. Probably my favorite is the crisp baked surprise oatmeal. That it's this oatmeal. You have to leave it on the stovetop for an hour almost.
Yeah.
Like go for a run.
Yeah, go for a run, and it yields the most amazing crisp oatmeal delight you've ever encountered in your life. When it comes to the sauces, I would have to say Jane's Romesco sauce is like second to none. Jane, what exactly is in that Romesco sauce that makes it so amazing?
The foundation of that, which is so sensational, is those long, they're like almost like the horn of a bull. They're the long, ancient sweet red peppers.
Yeah.
And they're sweet. And when you roast them in the oven until the skin comes off, and they have such a rich, amazing flavor. And whenever Rip comes to town, I make it because I get such nice kudos from him.
Yeah, well, it's wonderful because you guys have some creative ideas that take normal everyday foods like the oatmeal, for instance, and turn them into something special because,
like this one.
Wow.
You know what this is?
That looks like the blueberry muffins I used to get when I came home.
It is. Look what it is.
Kale blueberry muffins. Fantastic. I love that. Hiding veggies in baked goods and sauces and stuff. It's such a great idea. And I got
healthy.
Yeah, I got a lot of that from you guys. I think I actually had some of your Engine 2 tomato sauce this morning on my pasta after I came home from the gym.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Romesco sauce.
Nice. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, and I just ate about 1,500 calories. So it says something about your pictures there.
We have a whole section on suppers and one bowl meals, and they're all really outstanding. But I would have to say that we have a Yo Adrian.
No way.
Yo
Adrian burger that even Rocky would love, and awesome. It is second to none when it comes to a plant-based burger.
Well, it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun putting this together. I know that making a book is a huge labor, and that's beautiful. Thanks to Jane, I don't have to do like fancy editing and zooming in and doing all that for me. How can your book help people stay focused and use your recipes to take them into a sustainable and healthy lifestyle that they can enjoy for the rest of their lives? Because that's really what this is about. You're creating a lifestyle and a food style, an eating style that someone can get on and stay on forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think, go ahead, Rip, or do you want?
No, go ahead, Jane.
Real quick, can you look up a little diagonally to your right, and Jane, you look a little bit diagonally down to your left. We can do a little Brady Bunch sequence here. There they are. See, like you're looking at each other.
Jane, look the other direction. Look the other direction. There.
No, that's right. No, for me. There you go. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, the reason I think it's sustainable is that you feel so darn good when you give it a go. When you give it a go for at least a week, I mean, heck, even 5 days, give it a go. You feel like you've got so much energy. Your mind feels clearer, your body, your bowels, everything's clear.
True.
And it's affordable.
Yeah.
It won't break the bank. It's easy to follow. You feel great. I mean, I know it's loaded on my hard drive. It's easy to think about because I've been doing it for so long.
Right.
Once you do that, once you load your hard drive with anything, it just becomes the language, and it's easy.
Yeah. When you were mentioning, the bowels feel better. I mean, it's important to say that because before I went plant-based, I had reached my 40s and I was having bowel issues, and I looked sporty and everything on the outside, but I was having internal intestinal issues, inflammation and bloating and constipation, if we're going to be frank here. And going plant-based and whole foods plant-based, I'm talking about 2 weeks, all of that stuff was gone.
2 weeks. Rip, tell them about the how much America spends on.
She's looking down at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to obey his rules. Tell them how much America spends on constipation every year.
Well, I have a whole chapter in Plant Strong on pooping like a dream, really.
Yep.
And it's amazing. I mean, yeah, the number one gastrointestinal issue that we face as Americans is constipation. We spend close to $1 billion a year on laxatives.
Wow.
It's not even a disease. It's just a function of, we're not getting enough fiber in our lives. It's really sad. But Jeff, with this thing right here, Jane and I, we culled through like 250 recipes to get to our favorite 130. And so, the hope is that for people that have been living this lifestyle, that just gives them more options, more delicious options to pick from. Maybe it's a new type of oatmeal. Maybe it's a new burger. Maybe it's a couple new sauces that'll rock your salad, that'll rock your sandwiches. We have an amazing variety of soups in this book that are all like really hearty and substantial. Yeah. Well, so my bet is that somebody will walk away with at least 30 new recipes that they will incorporate into their lives.
Yeah. My mom, my plant-based parents will love this book. So I'm excited to get them this.
And so will your beer drinking friends with beer biscuits.
No way.
Yeah, baby.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Well, Jane, show them the bear scat.
I'm trying. You know what bear scat is?
Okay, so what's bear scat?
But here, this is before the bear scat. We got to show you the raspberry parfaits there.
Wow, yum.
Right, but then 2 pages later, you got bear scat.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Dark stuff with blueberries in it.
We were just talking about those things a couple minutes ago with the bowels and everything. All right. So yeah, that's awesome.
We're staying on point.
So where can people find your book?
Well, probably the easiest way is probably just right through Amazon. Go straight to Amazon. I think you can get it for about $18 on Amazon. But all the major booksellers will have it. Barnes and Nobles, all the online booksellers, and
They can go to Engine 2 website. It's available on my website is janeesselstyn.com.
Okay. So I'm going to link all that stuff down in the description so people have easy access. So they just kind of go scroll down, click, and they'll go right to it.
We like easy. Easy's good.
Yeah. So let's talk for a minute about some of your up and coming events for 2018. What do you guys have planned?
Would love to. So I think the first event that we have is actually it's an event that Jane is. Jane has thrown now. She's done it for 2 years. This will be her third year doing it. Jane, what is it?
Every March, I host an event called Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease, and this year, autoimmune disease for women. Wow. And it is in Cleveland, Ohio. I host it at the Cleveland Clinic Wellness Institute, and it's just a completely plant-based focused event on the prevention and reversal of these just insidious diseases that women are as vulnerable, if not more vulnerable to getting as men. Men are welcome to come. I just focus for women because 1 out of 3 women will die of heart disease. And autoimmune disease there's about, 8% of the population struggles with autoimmune. And of that 8%, you know how many are women? Over 75%. So autoimmune is mostly a female situation. So we're just focusing on that. And it's been a lot of enthusiasm and interest around our message and what it's going to be about. So that's in March 10th, Cleveland, Ohio, janeesselstyn.com. Check it out. Right on. Rip. And then Engine 2's got a bunch of events, Rip. What Engine 2's got?
Yeah, so Engine 2, we've got several events going on in 2018. Our first one is going to be in June. Early June, and it's a 5-day medical immersion. It's kind of a shortened, it goes from Wednesday to Sunday. Then in August, we have our infamous plant stock. It will be at Asheville, North Carolina for the first time. We're moving it from the Esselstyn family farm where we've had it the last 6 years to Asheville. It's a 1,500-acre property. Everybody can stay on site. It'll house 1,000 people. And we've got a price point that is really, really friendly for everybody.
Great.
And that'll be epic. And then in October, we're going back to Sedona for our 7-day Engine 2 medical immersion, and that is epic.
Can I come? If you need help,
Please.
let me know. I love Sedona. Just let me know if I can help you guys
We'll send
anyway.
you some Yo Adrian burgers.
Yeah, right on. Well, Jane and Rip Esselstyn, thank you so much for working to bring the world yet another priceless resource for those wishing to take their health and longevity to the optimal level. Your work is truly appreciated. Thank you for being here.
Jeff, thank you for being a kindred spirit.
This was fun.
Bye, Rip.
Well, all right, audience, you've heard the word. Now go out and get your copy of the Engine 2 Cookbook. All the information will be linked down in the description. What a great holiday gift idea. Catch you guys later in the next episode.
New year, new you, Engine 2.
That's right.